just plant that there. And then run out to, I don't know, here. Yeah, that looks about right. Out to here. Out to here. I really like that I can see my base. It's a comfort. So much of this map is so distant from my base that it's just continuously like, oh man, I'm just out here on my own. Which, I mean, I am out here on my own. But is all this going to turn into a hole if I light it up? Because this is kind of perilously... This darkness is perilously close to the rail line. So I don't want to be too timid about lighting it. Oh wow, there's an entire crater here too. I didn't realize the extent of these craters. Okay, so anyway, let's see. I don't have a lot of sticks on me, but I have stuff to make sticks. So let's just drop these in here. And there we go. More torches. Instant torches. Not really instant. I had to dig out a whole bunch of stuff, but they're instant now. And let's see here. And I got more redstone too if I need it. Bum, bum, bum. Okay, that shelf there might be a little bit of a problem down the line in terms of spider spawners, but I'm not too worried about it. Oh, and it's almost time for my next meal. Look at that. Down so low in starvation or whatever. Okay. So here we are back out here. Once the sun rises, all this will be a lot more silhouetted against the sky, and it'll be easier to see. Things I didn't like about Race for Wool, you know, if I'm going to dwell on the negative for a second, I felt like I played very poorly after the first half hour or so. I had a really good, I was playing really well in the first half hour, and after Pause and I kind of abandoned the third wool, because originally we were just going to hang out there. But we ended up, like, moving because I was trying to blow up their base with a TNT cannon, and it wasn't quite working well. And I've got to be more adaptive. And also, there was a strategy that Paws and I had developed while messing around that we had told Cleo about, but not Zisto, on the first wool. And so Cleo didn't really think it would work. It would meet her style or match her needs. But, of course, we realized later, oh, this is exactly what Zisto should have been doing, and we didn't tell him that it was a thing that people could do. And so we kind of screwed up there. Although, probably more me than Paws, because Paws was focusing on the wool, and I was, I was shooting people and stuff, but I had more mental bandwidth to spare. And that looks really interesting out there, and I want to go there. But, of course, I'm starting to run low on blocks, which is the perennial problem in this map, it seems. But yeah, I definitely don't want to dig and go through that whole chasm there. What I'm going to probably have to do is just... Well, how much wood do I have? Not enough to make all the blocks that I would need, and nor do I have enough netherrack to go that distance. I might just harvest a whole bunch of snow. I mean, there's no reason not to at this point. Whoops. Trying to free up some inventory space there. Awesome. But yeah, I really, I was not playing at peak performance after the first half hour or so. And that definitely worked to our adversary's advantage later in the map. I felt like we could have ended it a lot earlier if I had played better. But, that's just one of those things where next up we're up against Etho, and we are going to give him a run for his money and his TNT and anything else he might have on his person. And it's going to be a blast, literally and figuratively, because we will probably blow up a bunch of stuff, and he will blow up a bunch of stuff. And so it'll be fun. And we don't have a date set for that yet. We do have a scrimmage set with one of our friends, Cilantro Gamer. who does a live stream, and it'll be us against him, his cousin, Vetches, and he had mentioned possibly inviting Good or somebody else who is not having a baby that day, depending on who's having a baby that day, because if it's Good's wife having the baby, Good will likely not be able to join us. So that's just something kind of going on as well to keep an eye out for. What else is going on? I've got my Pitfalls and Penguins show where we talk about our D&D style role-playing game. It's kind of a goofier D&D. It's designed to promote more playful storytelling and participation. And we've got a session of, or we've got a show we do where we talk about that. Me and my friend Art and my friend Woat. And okay, so we are almost out there. That show is going to run every Monday night at 10 o'clock Central Time, which is 11 p.m. Eastern. So that way, if any of y'all like watching Cilantro Gamer's stream that he does every day, you don't have to worry about us butting up against it. Or, well, we will butt up against it, but we won't butt heads with it. We will start as soon as his show will end, and then you can conveniently flip the station to our show without ever having to wonder what you should watch. Because I'm telling you right now, if you like pen and paper gaming, or you like watching folks argue about arbitrary things that don't really matter, believe me, Pitfalls and Penguins Lab, Monday nights, 10 o'clock Central on Twitch TV/Joe Hills is the actual address for that. So we're almost here now. And it looks like there's some outstairs ladders. There's a secondary base here that might be like a bridge across from there. Some glass or something up there. Let's, I want to set up at least something in that secondary forward. Like, I want to, whoa! I want to set up a forward base somewhere here. And I clearly need to get more blocks first. But I want to set up a forward base. So that way, I'm assuming that this place is going to be pretty wicked. And not like in the New England way, where they're like, oh, this is wicked cool. Which, I mean, it probably also would be wicked cool because it is literally in a tundra. But I believe that it is probably like an act of demonic influence made manifest in this world. Probably through the intervention of Vetches, if I had to guess. So let's stow those for right quick. I'm trying to get an actual stairway down for a change instead of just having some stupid arbitrary thing. Because also I'm going to have to get the train down through here at some point. Now, doing that, it might be in my best interest to hollow this out here and then bridge across so that way the train rails have a place to go. But oh, I thought I had more snowballs than I do. Seems to be a repetitive problem. Or a repeated problem. This has repeatedly been a problem for me. Okay, so let's see. I can just go straight down here. That brings us down into this chasm. That brings us straight down into there, which is not where we need to go or want to go. So let's just grab some of this real quick. Okay, boom, boom, boom. All the blocks we can get are going to be helpful to us here. And I brought some pumpkin heads so that I could, so that I could make snowman blocks if I needed to on my way to, repel those who would assault me. Okay. Oh, that's a neat little shape right there. Seems to be some sort of hinge. That definitely will warrant further exploration. I will have to make ready an expedition out there in the near future. It is so nice how few creatures have actually assaulted me up here. I know that my luck will probably end because I will inadvertently pass my crosshair over that of the head of an Enderman or something like that. Which is why I should probably be wearing a pumpkin right now. But I just don't like that. It looks dumb. And it obscures your view. And y'all are the folks that I'm trying to entertain. So I feel like that's a disservice to you if I'm wearing a pumpkin head. Okay, so we can run the rail line straight to this building here. Now, there might be spawners inside, so let's jump up over here real quick and get a quick look. Okay, so we got some stairwell glitch problems. Creatures can spawn all along these, so we're going to want to light this up. Probably too many torches right there, but oh well. Surprisingly, no monsters yet. Okay. We're running, we're fleeing. Okay. I thought that was too easy. Oh, and good, a creeper is here. Creeper, I don't have time for your shenanigans. Go shenan somewhere else. Well, that guy died in 2 hits. I don't know what's wrong with all the other fellas. So, anyway, it's good that we found that there are blaze spawners around here. That demonstrates to me that I was wise to not use wood as a building material, and I do enjoy being right. It also demonstrates to me that I need to make haste in making this shelter more survivable, because if you have not noticed, it is not well covered on most sides, and there is a lot of poorly lit area around it that is just calling out to creatures to come attack me and spawn first and all sorts of other stuff. So, wait, if I dig down here, will there be, like, stone under the snow? No, okay. Well, that would have been nice, except for the fact that at least now I can make sure creatures don't come up at me from various angles. Various and sundry angles. I should probably pick these up. Or at least some of them. Okay. At this point, even a temporary ceiling to keep them stupid things out is going to be valuable. Those magma-kind or whatever. So let's quickly. Do we see them anywhere? Do they see us is more important. Have they despawned already? If so, that is like the most rapidly... Okay, those look like gas tentacles, and that's creepy bitches, and you are making me mad. Okay, so it looks like the magma-kind have already despawned. So I'm going to attempt to make camp here, I think. That, like, this is a great little forward base. And I, of course, have no way to get back up into it from the side here. So I'm going to have to build a, what do you call it? A door. Yeah, I should know the word for door by now. I'm only, like, an adult. But, anyway. Okay, so boom. I mean, that's a decent start for a ceiling, so if they do fly around and come back at me, I won't be completely lost. Whoa, that was the wrong tool for that job. Okay, so we're just going to make a crafting table. And from the crafting table, we will make our door. And... so here we go. Drilling a hole through here. Hopefully there's no Endermen or anything on the other side. As far as I can tell, there are not. Outstanding. So what we have here is the makings of a forward base that is very close to a bunch of things that can throw fireballs and make me unhappy. So we will see how that goes. Probably not well, if I had to guess, though. So, anyway, until next time, y'all, this has been Joe Hills from Nashville, Tennessee. Keep adventuring.